Hey, we finally reached our hotel, the Hilton Hyde Park, here on Bayswater Road, opposite Hyde Park and Kensington Gardens. And if you watched my previous video, you saw that it was quite a trek navigating the London transport system to get here from Gatwick Airport. And it's bustling with activity here. People going home from work, getting their groceries, getting things done. The hustle and bustle of London. Down there is the lobby of the Hilton Hyde Park Hotel. And I'll give you a short room tour. I'm in room 103. Already checked in here. Wanted to give you a room tour before it got too messy. So here it is. One thing I always look at first is the view. This view is not a great one. It is of an interior courtyard between two buildings, air conditioning units. So can't say much for the view here. But on the upside, it's not on the busy street, which would be noisy, either on Bayswater Road or on Queensway. Here's the bed, alarm clock, the desk where I've been doing some work already, and the most important thing here is I went to the grocery store and got a beverage after a long day of travel. This hotel does have coffee making facilities, which I really like. There's a refrigerator there. Being a Hilton Honors member, they provide 2 bottles of spring water. Closet is here. Safe. Hair dryer. Hangers. Ironing board, which I definitely won't be using. Another thing that I won't be using will be the TV. They do have USB ports by the bed. I like that. A couple of USB ports over by the desk. I also like that, especially since I only brought one UK adapter with me on this trip. Into the bathroom, just a standard bathroom. You have a tub, shower combination. You've got your sink and your toilet. The room is a little small, not altogether that small for London standards though. So it's a nice room. It's quiet. Like I say, it's not on the busy street, so it's going to be very quiet here, I think. And that's it. Right now, I just want to rest a little bit, do a little bit of work and organization. I'm here 2 nights, and from here I will be in 2 days. I will be heading to the airport to fly back home to California after this rather extended traveling adventure. So I'll come back to you when I have anything interesting to show you on the streets of London. this exciting, vibrant city, this difficult city sometimes because of the massive humanity everywhere, which I experienced today, traveling all the way from Krakow to London and facing the fact that the express train from Gatwick into the city center was not operating due to a strike, and having to resort to a very uncomfortable slow train experience. Then taking the underground closer to my hotel, to Paddington Station, and then having to hoof it down Bayswater Road to the hotel. But finally made it, got into my room, went to the local Tesco grocery store and got a beer, relaxed for a while, got organized, and now I'm out on the street again, considering dinner options. So let's walk down Bayswater Road. It's 6:10 p.m., so this is kind of a rush hour. It was cloudy earlier, but the sun is out. It's bright, shiny blue sky, so that's a good thing. I'm going to walk down Bayswater towards Notting Hill Gate. I feel much better now, having checked into the hotel and being shed of all of my luggage, which was just dragging with me along. But now I am mobile and much more flexible in the way I get around. When I do come to visit London, I often stay in the vicinity of Bayswater Road and Paddington Station, just an area that I am accustomed to and feel at home at, even if it's not always convenient getting to here from the airport. But despite the long day getting here, it's great to be back in London. It's just a great city. Like I say, it's not an easy city, necessarily. But it has a certain energy that you just can't compare a lot of other cities with. Just energy everywhere. There's the Doubletree Hotel. That would have been another option for me, using my Hilton Honors points. It's got kind of a nice sitting area out here. You got to be careful walking around here. It's not like Krakow where the motorists will yield to you walking. You have to pay a lot of attention and look in the right direction. You can see people enjoying their happy hours here after work. We're getting into the Notting Hill neighborhood. See some of these apartments and condos. This restaurant up here, De Amici's, was recommended to me by the reception desk at the hotel. Let's take a little peek in here. All right, I might come back there. Here's the Notting Hill Gate underground station. Here in the heart of Notting Hill, as the sign says up there, this is the direction to the Portobello Market. if you ever saw that movie Notting Hill, I guess it was back in the 90s, maybe, then you would understand a little more about this neighborhood. I'm not going to walk the whole thing, I'm just going to go up here a little ways. I wanted to capture this since it's relatively close to where I'm staying. And didn't know whether I would be able to have time to do it tomorrow. But here are these typical houses or flats, just very typical of a Notting Hill neighborhood.
And then like my hand.
The energy of this place is just amazing. There's the Notting Hill Public Library. Now we get into some much larger houses. You do get the feeling that this is a very affluent area. And then in this, like many neighborhoods around London, you have these small neighborhood parks. This one called Pembridge Square. Private garden, access to key holders only. Please shut the gates. So this is a small park that's really reserved just for the local residents. You need a key to get in. This particular location is called Pembridge Square. They've got trees all along the perimeter of this park, so you can't really see in very well. But let me see if I can, you can see this lush vegetation, this bamboo here. There's a screaming child over there with parents who are oblivious to it. Who was in that movie, Notting Hill? Julia Roberts? I think so. Now here's something interesting. One of these houses here. The plaque on this building says George Orwell, 1903 to 1950, novelist and political essayist, lived here. How about that? George Orwell. A name that's very relevant today. Lived here. Who knows which of his writings were written right up there. Wow. I find that pretty significant. Just walking by and seeing that. In one of these row houses. I need to pause and take a still photo of this. Here are the Portobello Mews. Mews is a word used frequently in London to indicate an alleyway where people live. I have a full day ahead of me tomorrow, walking the streets of London. As of right at this moment, I don't know exactly where I'm going to go, but I do have a few places on my checklist that I want to see. So there's a glimpse of Notting Hill. Oh, I just thought of the other actor in the movie Notting Hill. That was Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts. That would make a cool refrigerator magnet. Well, my dinner choice tonight turned out to be a cobbled together chicken salad of ingredients I got at the Sainsbury grocery store. Really just what I needed for being in expensive and exhausting London. Just some quiet, working on the computer, managing video files, uploading, things like that. Getting myself ready for a very active day tomorrow.